Yankee Stadium experience was bittersweet. As a fighter coming from Israel, I will, with American dream, I will never ever would expect, even not in my wildest dream, that one day I'll fight in Yankee Stadium. Not just that, it was new Yankee Stadium. And the first boxing fight. First Israeli world champion gonna fight there is gonna be me. And it was like the first time Hatikva was playing, So it was like, kind of in that sense, it was like cool to be part of that little history. The fight itself, it was good. It's always good to fight the best, Cotto is the best. I fought him, but things happen, and talking about timing, all the injuries, why it's had to happen, and why at that particular moment, it's, I cannot answer, but but like, for example, someone I know was in the fight. He couldn't afford good seats, so he was sitting with Puerto Ricans up there, and it was like really like wow, just showed me like that you had a good start at the fight, and I thought they're gonna beat me up, they're gonna like, hurt me, but then when your injury happened and you continue fighting, there was like notes that was like tapping him in the shoulder and say like, hey, you Jewish kid, stop, so it was a kind of a good feeling. But when I was coming, for example, from the ring, there's so many Puerto Ricans, like, it was just like on both sides of fence was like screaming, yeah, Yuri, like, so it was kind of, at first I didn't know, like, I didn't want to, they scream at me or cursing, or I don't know, I couldn't, like, I was too high from the fight, but then I was like, wow, I came home and it was like 300 friend requests from Puerto Rico, or for Puerto Rican people, so it was kind of cool, but then that's it, The following week I had the ACL reconstruction surgery on my knee, and home. I was just home for a few weeks. It was depressing because I was on strong painkillers. Then shortly after, I was walking. I was going to the gym and like stationary, but then starting a little walking, then a little running, and then it's fine. I'm fine. Even the leg was very skinny. I was like, okay, let's schedule a fight. Schedule a fight. Paul Wallach, who's a pressure fighter, you really need your legs to move, and new trainer, and 10-round fight. I don't remember, 10 or 12, schedule for 10 or 12, so it's just like kind of, let's do it all, let's come back, get back right on top. And I already told you before about the fight, so it was just all bad. I didn't even move. I was just move a little bit, one direction, the direction where my good leg is. And then after the fight, what I was gonna stop, I wanted to forget about this as quick as I could. Get back home from Las Vegas and just completely forget about boxing. Like, Facebook, for example, like Twitter, I was just completely didn't do nothing with it, just boring. But like when I wrote like, okay, coming back, coming back, back with Joe and coming back. There's like, few hundred likes. There's messages. People are supporting. People are happy. Some Jewish people are happy that I'm coming back, and they couldn't wait, and they've been waiting, and so it's kind of inspiring, to work harder. Because it's not just me. I'm also representing Jewish people, and not just Orthodox people, Jewish people as a big group, even we are small. And Israel. I'm Israeli citizen. I'm always fighting with the Israeli flag, and I kind of feel also leaning towards not just for myself, but also for Jewish people.